name is Raisa Swati. I'm from 5th student of English Language Education of Unixa. In this video, I'm going to tell you one of teaching strategy that you can use in your class, especially in asking and giving directions. The strategy is appropriate for the second grade of senior high school. Here in the strategy, the students are the center of the class while the teacher acts as facilitator. It means that the students are more active rather than the teacher. The skill to be taught here are listening and speaking skill. Why? It is because in this strategy, the students are required to speak and listen to follow the learning process. And this strategy uses a method which is called direct method. Direct method is a language teaching method which aims at enabling students to communicate in target language. It is emphasized in oral skill of the students such as listening and speaking skill. This method is based on realistic everyday situations. So this is why I choose this method to use the asking and giving directions. From this method, I will use two techniques. The first technique is a map drawing technique. The second one is a role play techniques. For the media, this method needs some media such as laptop, LCD, and a blank map as a worksheet for the student. And for the implementations, there are three main activities that will be done by students. The first activity is the students are shown a video. The video is about a conversation in asking and giving directions. So the students have to listen carefully for the video. This video is consists of expressions that are commonly used in asking and giving directions. So after that, the student have to mention those expressions and write them on the whiteboard. And the second activity is a map drawing activity. In this activity, the student have to work in a group. So its group consists of 5 until 6 students. In this activity, the students are given a blank map with a gap for each group. So here, the students have to listen carefully for the teacher, and the teacher will mention some places and the direction or location of those places, and the student have to write, draw, or give a symbol for those places that are mentioned before by the teacher to complete the blank map. And after that, they have to present their work in front of the class. So here, the student have to explain the directions of those places that are mentioned before. And after that, the third activity is a role play activity. In this activity, the student have to work in pairs. So here, the student have to pretend themselves into someone else. One of them will be the one who asking directions. One of them will be the one who giving directions. So here, the student have to make a short conversation about asking and giving directions. And after that, they have to perform in front of the class. I will choose randomly for the group. And that's all about the implementations. For the strength and weakness, of course, the strategy have a strength and weakness. For the strength, the strategies make the student more active. Besides, it can build the student confidence in using target language. And then the second one is for the weakness. It will be hard for the reluctant or shy student to follow the learning process, as we know that in this strategy, the student so active. So this is one of the problem of this strategy. And so you as a teacher have to give motivation for those kind of students. And that's all about the video about the strategy in teaching asking and giving directions. Hopefully this you can use this strategy to your class. Thank you.